Even if VP gets a little bit behind, they can use things like Song to set up team fights in a really good way. In terms of disables on CDEC, they're a bit weak. They've got Shuriken top or mid. Looks like Q is playing Rubik, looking to set up something mid, and the last player is the top lane, Aggressive, playing Queen of Pain.
And as you mentioned already, action mid, FNG, this could be a fast burst blood, and it is. Garter draws it. They don't even need the Rubik to secure that kill. Seemed like FNG was just not quite ready for the bounty.
Darkseer Iron Shell, I think, because he's a ranged hero. He's got bonus right-click damage on the single target that he wants to go to. So I think this should be okay for him, but Darkseer has picked up level 2 here.
Up top, Phobos maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Q rotates in, gets the telekinesis, they pull him back. Totem not enough, and it's Aggressive that finds a kill in his safe lane. Meanwhile, down bottom, looks like a little skirmish breaking out. Lil getting poked by Garter, but Naga pretty tanky early on. She's got quite a bit of armor. I don't think Garter will be able to find this one. No, certainly not. He will retreat. That need to turn up the aggression here as we start to move towards the mid game. The Shadow Fiend is off to one hell of a start. Bottom lane, XZ initiated on 2 TP reactions, and Lil will TP out. On the other side of it, Aggressive goes for Illidan, he gets the kill. Sonic Wave enough to bring him down. And it's only a 1-0, but seems the TP rotations were worth it for the Dire side. Meanwhile, G farming up the neutrals. I thought Garter was going for an initiation here, but there's actually a Sentry Ward down, and G won't reveal it. Sneaky play here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Telekinesis on a creep.
Ooh, can they actually grab Darkseer? No. Ooh, very close.
Phobos. Whoa,
great
what a
fissure. Time to fight.
3. Can they actually take this fight, though? Yes, they can. Wall comes down for the Darkseer, but it's just not going to do enough. The Echo
that Echo's so
brings
good.
him low. Oh, Virtus Pro just cleaning it up here.
Gosh.
3-0. The fissure that started it all off. The illusions from the wall will do a little bit of damage, but yeah, no one going down quite yet.
That was just a god tier fissure. That's okay.
So we'll see.
It's, like I said, if you don't use your Rod of Atos, then it ends up being really poor as an item. It's a very inexpensive item, and while it has, got a kill in the bot lane.
Yeah, Quap just solos.
Naga wanted to. So.
This is a 4v5. Darkseer does have a TP, and he'll go ahead and use it now. So we've got a full 5-on-5 erupting at this top tier 1 tower.
Max on cooldown for both teams, actually. They blink in going on G. The ulti is well from FNG, but nobody in their way.
Vacuum wall. Oh, Virtus Pro in some trouble here. Lil tries to reset it with his ultimate, but he can't save the Shadow Fiend. They end up trading 1-for-1. Rubik for SF, less than ideal for VP, and they could still be in some trouble. They go on to Garter, set up by Phobos. Great Echo Slam, secures the kill there, but now he's in no man's land. He'll try to TP out. Yules will interrupt it. And on the other side of the fight, his team is just going to leave him high and dry. They'll head for the hills and be satisfied with a 2-for-2. CDEC, they defend their tower. Can you imagine what that fight would have been like if the Quap had her ultimate?
Sure, a bit faster, but a really good read from the Shadow Fiend just died. He's going to go get souls. He's not on the map. He's obviously in jungle. So good attempt at a kill, but it didn't work.
Up top, Shiki's in some trouble. He'll TP out after the ensnare connects. Knows they don't have a way to interrupt it, but whoa, FNG's there. He'll interrupt that TP. Now the global comes out. They'll get the kill on Viper, and now this Earthshaker isolated. Whoa, what a Sonic Wave from Aggressive. Connects on all 4. He just barely survives. Can they finish him off here? Just utilize. They get the next kill on the Viper. Rubik will live. Finally, they get the kill on the Crystal Maiden. Aggressive trying to come back in. He can go in on the G here, maybe find a kill, but the fissure just barely connects on him. G almost gets the raise, but just can't quite do it. A lot of close calls there, and we'll end with only 2 heroes in the grave. Turned into a late game pipe, but smoke from VP. It's about to get broken by Garter. Great positioning there from the Bounty Hunter.
They got him with the Atos.
The Atos cripple. His teammates are nearby. That comes in. Sonic Wave on 3. Try to reset from Lil. It's a 1-for-1 already. G will just TP home, and looks like a support for support trade.
That Naga support, man, that shows you right there how good it is, because that could have very easily been G dying and maybe a third as well, but because of the Song of the Siren, it allows them to trade 1-for-1. The Atos completely paying off for
or sieging. Looks like a team fight will erupt, but who's going to find the angle to initiate here? We've got 2 wrapping around the backside, G and Illidan. Maybe this is the fight.
And here they come. Going in on Shiki. Shaking the damage. He's taking a lot of damage actually from G. Ulti comes through, not as good as the previous fights on the global sound. Shiki is by himself. Mech is on cooldown. He goes down so easily. Aggressive as well, stunned. And the FNG ulti is back up already.
But remember, he's got the Aegis of the Immortal. The Queen of Pain's coming right back up, but huge wall vacuum. There's the reset from Lil. They'll try to set up onto Aggressive here. G gonna channel him. Can they time this right? The Yules beautifully done. They still get the Rubik in the mix. Aggressive still in a lot of trouble despite the beautiful Yules. It's just not enough. enough. It'll be Virtus Pro that take this team fight to even get the consolation kill on the Bounty Hunter as he tries to run away. It's a 1-for-4, and they also killed the Aegis in the mix. Great plays from Virtus Pro, and that smoke from around the backside proved very successful.
He just caught right through him, and once the Viper was dead, then it was just kind of a matter of time, because then they just had to kill the Quap, chain stunner a little bit, and he had a lot of trouble. So might see a kill here on the Darkseer. He gets spotted.
And he'll go down. That's an easy one. Illidan with the invisibility rune to start it off. CDEC are smoked up, though, and they are in hot pursuit. Right now, the Naga is not here, so this could be a 4v4, or it will be a 4v4, rather, as Garter goes in first to initiate Sonic Wave onto DK Phobos. The Solar Fissure finishes him off. Now FNG channels the ultimate, but it will get interrupted. Mac buying him some time. FNG still falls, but G very healthy with the BKB on. They turn onto aggressive, and now they want more. Q on the run. G instead goes for Garter, but they don't have their detection. Oh, yes, they do. Naga's here, trying to isolate Cheeky, but he'll just TP out. VP hoping to get a little bit more out of that, but they get pulled in a bunch of different directions, and CDEC are able to that late game presence, and G has just consistently been #1 at the net worth chart by a big bump. Now about 50% up on the Queen of Pain, though. We'll hold that thought as they find Garter. Lil still has the gem and snare to get things started. Force Staff not going to save him. Fissure will lock him in place, and Garter will fall. Takes a totem as Phobos actually secures that one.
Strong tier team.
Yes, that's one of the reasons she's a top tier support right now. And we see more item progression as Illidan, who's had a pretty solid game thus far. 4-1-5 gets his sight device, but whoa, XZ takes a dunk to the face, just barely lives, compliments of that mech, but it's not enough. Darkseer falls. Now Shiki will BKB TP. They almost got him. Wow, that net was mid-air as he TP'd out. That was pretty close. Pretty darn soon here. He's got the Orb of Venom and the first ultimate orb with 2,400 gold in the bank. So another successful fight, and he's going to be lobbing snowballs instead of souls.
Will they grab CDEC or aggressive here? Oh, Fissure's going to catch him over there looking for the enchant. He does land it.
Got him.
That was almost messed up, but they got it. Yeah, we really are. So, and at this point, VP actually feels very comfortable farming on Force Staff. Oh, and you'll see disables the haste with that. He might actually go down. There's a Curse of the Sound, and that is a dead kill.
Definitely going down. Even just that totem alone took like half of his HP. And all their ultimates available. CDEC will have their Sonic Wave up at about 15. Aggressive used it to clear creeps. Oh no, this could pose a really scary timing window here. VP will just go right in. I don't think they're aware of the cooldown, but they poke Shiki straight away. Force Staff and Glimmer Cape to keep him alive. Now they'll lose their ranged barracks, and the melee under assault. Still with G in the front lines. Aegis goes down. The regen rune will get canceled straight away, but now Phobos comes in to start this fight off. BKB used by XZ, but he doesn't know what to do. He's just running in circles. The Rubik falls first. Now CDEC in some trouble. No buyback available on the Rubik. G with a Requiem will connect on quite a few. They're going on to aggressive. Pops the ulti after a beautiful vacuum in, but now they'll turn on to XC. There's the ult from FNG. Gets the kill on the Darkseer, and Phobos reinitiates to finish off the Viper. Song of the Siren from Lil just to break things up, but it's a 3-0 with VP once again coming out on top.
And they still didn't lose the Aegis.
Have their Sonic Wave up at about 15. Aggressive used it to clear creeps. Oh no, this could pose a really scary timing window here. VP will just go right in. I don't think they're aware of the cooldown, but they poke Shiki straight away. Force Staff and Glimmer Cape to keep him alive. Now they'll lose their ranged barracks, and the melee under assault. Still with G in the front lines. Aegis goes down. The regen rune will get canceled straight away, but now Phobos comes in to start this fight off. BKB used by XZ, but he doesn't know what to do. He's just running in circles. The Rubik falls first. Now CDEC in some trouble. No buyback available on the Rubik. G with a Requiem will connect on quite a few. They're going on to aggressive. Pops the ulti after a beautiful vacuum in, but now they'll turn on to XC. There's the ult from FNG. Gets the kill on the Darkseer, and Phobos reinitiates to finish off the Viper. Song of the Siren from Lil just to break things up, but it's a 3-0 with VP once again coming out on top.
And they still didn't lose the Aegis. Oh, it's gone now, actually.
It despawned in the middle of that fight.
Ooh, that was very, very close then. Good thing they used the song. Oh, might see a solo kill from DK Phobos.
Whoa.
He's like, oh wait, I think I can kill that guy. And then he jumps back in. Are they staying? 2 heroes still here. They're going to try to grab the bounty as well. There's the hit, and that's a dead bounty hunter.
Queen of Pain buys back for this. She wants vengeance.
Oh, the blink.
Aggressive is angry.
He's going to have Frostbite, though. This is a little dangerous for Queen of Pain. They could potentially outplay him here. There's the net. Oh, big ult catching too. Lil goes down. FNG using another Frostbite. Aggressive so low. Will he blink aggressively? This is so dangerous for him. He goes for it, grabs FNG, but will they get the return kill? DK Phobos is so low. He's also potentially going to die. No blink for 6. He does get killed by the Fissure, so ultimately, VP does get outplayed there.
But Illidan's here. It's not over yet. Purgy wants aggressive. Hits him with the Atos, hits him with the sheep, and it's a dieback for the Queen of Pain. The The gem does get recovered, though, by Q. That's the one victory for CDEC there, but it comes at a big cost. Quap now out of the game for a minute and a half.
And they got an Alpha Wolf here doing a lot of damage to the tower. Gets low, Wolf dies. Now the chase looking for the Viper ulti on top of Illidan. Here it comes, getting slowed. He doesn't have a BKB, he's got an AC. He's right clicking, can he get the Darkseer? He doesn't. And VP throwing away a lot of advantage the last couple of minutes. Like, that turned from a 4-0 into a 6-4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought for sure it'd be Glimmer Cape, but
yeah, me too.
Yeah, Hood of Defiance likely into Python. That'll stop a lot of Viper's damage as well as Quaps as well. So they're looking to take a fight. There's smoke. Rubik gonna force forward. He lifts him up. There's a global silence. Fissure as well. That should be a dead Rubik. No, he gets hexed. Illidan in place.
Yeah, well, FG, he goes in. Brave pops the ult. It gets the kill on Rubik. We'll have to throw his away his life to get it. The gem's on the ground as G goes in. A lot of damage, but can't quite get the kill on XZ. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Sonic Wave comes from Queen of Pain, but Lil resets things. It's a 1 for 3, and now CDEC in a lot of trouble. They set up for the dunk, and it's a full 5-man wipe. It's all of CDEC are in the grave, and that's it. GG's call.
They're not feeling that game at all, but man, that song into ulti from Shadow Fiend there has been practiced, and they cleaned up, and the dunk as well, of course.
Wow.
VP just, that felt like a super outdraft, and CDEC just wasn't on the same page there, building a headdress on a Darkseer. I haven't seen that at least a year or two. Used to happen fairly often, but you can't make those kind of mistakes here at TI5. Maybe 2-3 years ago that would be okay, but Dota has developed